It's time for the A&W Restaurant All-American Game of the Week on Richmond's very own WBON-TV Channel 9, the leader in local sports television. Watch live with the WBON-TV Roku channel. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening and welcome into the action here at Madison Central High School for some softball 11th Region Tournament action between the Madison Central Indians and the Lexington Catholic Knights. I'm Michael Watkins along with Tom Gross, and we are getting ready to get underway with Hammond leading things off for Lex Cath. Pitcher versus pitcher here, and the first pitch is a called strike one.
Michael, they put the best at the top for Lexington Catholic. Abby Hammond on the year, batting over 500, 506. She's got 11 home runs and 31 RBIs to lead the team.
Top of the first, now make it a ball and a strike. Yeah, Hammond, Tom, she's really a do-it-all player for them. Young lady that has been so good this season, and you can see why. Doing what she does not only at the plate but as the pitcher as well, and she'll hit one hard into right center field. A leadoff base hit for Hammond, and aboard for the Lexington Catholic Knights.
Yeah, nice sharp single, good contact. Hit it over the second baseman's head out in the gap. Nice job out there in center field by Hack of covering, able to get it in and hold her to a single.
So one on, nobody out for Lucy Nash, the catcher for Lexington Catholic. Of course, these two teams again met in the first round last season. Here's a ball that's hit. They'll throw down to first to get the out. And a good job there by the Lady Indians to make sure they got the first out. So, well, they didn't get her out. They say she's safe. Wow. Yeah. So safe at first is Nash, and now two aboard for Lexington Catholic. Sorry, trying to produce. Copeland had to go down and help their baseball broadcast get on the air, so trying to produce and do the call here. But, Tom, it's two on base now for Lexington Catholic, and nobody out. Not a good start for the Indians.
And they're just coming up the bunt right now. They're going to move runners with nobody out, try to get both runners in scoring position, and then, hopefully somebody can hack one down either line and get that first run across.
We'll play that small ball here because, as we said, one or two runs might be enough to get you a win here in this matchup.
Absolutely. Well, she took a cut at that one and missed.
So 0-2 is the count. Now at the plate, Ava Emmert for Lexington Catholic. No balls, two strikes.
Ava, 350 hitter on the season.
That pitch up in the zone, make it a ball and two strikes. One of those try and get her chase pitches.
Think she's related to Coach Emmert?
I don't know. Strike three as Emmert goes down. That's a big out for Central, Tom. First out in the inning, and that will bring up to the plate Olivia Ryan. But that strikeout does not allow either runner to advance, so still runners at first and second base here, top of the first inning, Madison Central and Lexington Catholic.
Hard to turn a double play in fast-paced softball, but they're set up to do so here. Any base they could, other than first, they could start a double play here.
Yeah, and the speed of Hammond will make it even tougher to try to get a double play ball. 1-0 the count to Olivia Ryan, the designated player.
She's played in all 28 games.
Another pitch that's up high, make it 2-0.
Michael, Catholic coming in, you look at their record, 20-9, and you think, well, that's not too bad. That's pretty decent. But you start looking at those ratings that they come up with and the RPI ratings, and it's a little different ball game then.
This one's hit softly over to second base. They'll field and throw over to first in time to get the out. So both runners advancing over. So Ryan does her job. Lydia Kennedy will come to the plate. The bad news for Central is there's two runners now in scoring position. The good news is You get the out at first base here. You're out of the inning, out of a sort of mini jam here in the early going.
Yeah, it's great play right there, both defensively and offensively. Ryan hitting the ball to the right side to move the runners.
First pitch, taken outside, ball one.
Haven't seen many left-handed hitters here at the old ballpark, but we've got one up there now.
Here's the pitch. That one's a called strike. Even us up at a ball and a strike here with Kaler throwing some heat for Madison Central.
You can hear the umpire through our mics, which is really nice.
The 1-1. Man, that one barely missing. You could hear the sigh of the fans behind home plate.
Yeah, and the team, they both thought that was a good one.
2 balls and a strike to Kennedy. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 2 to even us back up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and 2 on. Top of the first, and already some drama unfolding here in the first round of the 11th Region Tournament.
Kennedy leads the team in striking out with 19 on the season.
Big one here for Kaler, the 2-2. Another one that just does miss to run the count full. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the first baseman, Lydia Kennedy.
I think the umpire was using the gecko strike zone on that one. That was right across the knees.
The payoff. Got her looking, and a big strikeout for Kaler as she strikes out 2 in the inning. The first 2 get aboard for Lex Cath, but Kaler shuts them down afterward. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. 2 hits, no runs across, however, for Lexington Catholic in a scoreless ball game. First round of the 11th Region Tournament, live on WBON TV.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repairs, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here at Madison Central High School, after a scary start to the game for Madison Central, Jasmine Kaler buckles down, gets a couple of strikeouts. We go to the bottom half of the first inning, and we've got a scoreless game, Tom, which after those first 2 batters, I was worried that Catholic might get on the board first here.
Yeah, but as it turned out, a great job on the mound by Kaler and 2 big strikeouts. The biggest one there with 2 out and caught the batter looking. Sorry about that.
You all right?
Just learned to talk today.
Kirsten Osborne trying to do what Abby Hammond did for Catholic, and that's get aboard. As the leadoff batter takes a pitch for strike 1, an 0-1 count to Osborne, who has been a big addition to the team this year. A young lady that's going to go play some college volleyball, but also play on the softball team where she's going to school at. She tries the little slap hit, fouls it off to fall behind 0-2.
The old run-up. Michael, she leads the team with getting base on balls. She's acquired 15 walks. Hasn't been hit by a pitch this year.
Osborne, really good speed. Here's the 0-2. It's taken for a ball, 1-2. Little chop hit down to short. Osborne will beat it out. Safe at first. Oh, wow. They say she was out. Let's check out the replay here, folks.
Totally missed that call.
On the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction replay, man, that did not look even as close as it did live. It looked like Osborne was safe at first, but they say out is the call. So one down in the inning for Cassidy Hack, who I said has got to have a big game.
Glad I'm not coaching. If I was Randy Hall, I'd have been all over that first base umpire. Yeah, she clearly touched the bag before the ball arrived. It was bang, bang, but still. Looks like, Michael, it looks like Hammond has a little bit of stuff on that ball. Like she'll deliver when she releases the ball. She's moving that hand from right to left kind of in a spinning motion.
Yeah. Hack, a little soft grounder over to the third baseman, who comes over to field it cleanly and throw in time to first for the second out of the inning. Quickly 2 down, and now it's Kaler coming up to bat for Madison Central.
Jasmine, 36 RBIs to lead the team this year. She's walked 12 times, struck out 9, hit by pitch 3 times, stolen 3 bases. She's done a little bit of everything, Michael.
She's a really good softball player. She's a great pitcher. You know, whenever your pitcher is pitching and then also batting in the 3 spot in your lineup, that she's a really good player. That's what we've got here with Jasmine Kaler. It's a 0-1 count. Kaler will foul this one off.
She wanted that pitch, just swung over the top of it a little bit. Good timing, made good contact, but the ball went straight down on the foul part of the plate.
Nothing in 2. 2 down in the inning, and Hammond will call time. Now rears back and delivers. Kaler takes one, barely missing up high.
Yeah, it's a treat to get to watch Hammond pitch here. She uses her whole body in her delivery.
So 2-2, 2 good pitches there taken by Kaler. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a check swing there, just letting that one go off the edge of the bat, but stays alive.
That may have been the purpose of that, Michael. She saw it was going to be close, and she didn't want to take a chance of getting a strikeout looking there, so just stuck the bat out there and tipped it away.
The 2-2. Kaler, right to first. Step on the bag and in the inning, and it's going to be 3 up, 3 down for Abby Hammond. We know how good she is. She showed it there as she is in the circle, dominating thus far, but still a long way to go in the first round of the 11th Region Softball Tournament. Scoreless through 1 on WBON TV.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back to the action here. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, and Tom, a scoreless first inning. Central not able to do anything there in the bottom half of the first. And in the top half of the second inning, it'll be Willoughby, followed up by Kelly, and then Mattingly for Madison, or for Lexington Catholic. So it's 1-0 the count as Willoughby digs in. And the first pitch popped up. Metcalf right there. Takes about 3 steps back and an easy first out for Madison Central.
Score that a pop out to 6 for the first out of the inning. I've noticed looking at the numbers here for both teams that Catholic strikes out an awful lot at the plate.
That's really been their issue this year. I mean, when you got a pitcher like Hammond on the mound, if you could average 4 runs a game, you're going to win a lot of your games. They won a lot, but the number of games that they lost and some of the teams they lost to, kind of head-scratching for how good this team is and how good they can be.
You know, losing 2-0 in your championship game of your district to a team that you run ruled the last time you played them. That's interesting.
2-0 is the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Now 2-1 is that one taken at the knees by Lauren Kelly, the center fielder for Lexington Catholic. Kaler. Another strike. Man, when she gets in trouble, Tom, she really buckles down.
Rears back and just lets her go, and that's her best pitch. She tries to conserve a little bit. That's when she gets in trouble.
Now the 2-2. Kind of rolled that one up into Speakman, who runs it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top half of the second inning. A score update on the baseball side of things. Sayre leads Madison Southern 5-0 in the third inning. That came up in Lexington tonight. This one swung on and missed. A strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Jasmine Kaler as Kelly goes down a swinging for out number 2. Base is still empty now for Kayla Mattingly.
She's just a swinging.
Well, John Anderson.
Oh, yeah. And we'll follow it up with chicken truck after a trip to KFC, right?
Here's the first pitch to Mattingly.
Nice check swing there, Michael. She was able to really get good bat control and hold up on that.
1 ball, no strikes.
They appealed to first base to see if she went around. She did not. That bat didn't get past her back shoulder.
That one's fouled up. Make the count a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Kayla Mattingly. Winton, the number 9 batter in the lineup in the on-deck circle, should Catholic extend this inning.
212 batter at the plate in Mattingly. 15 times she struck out this year.
1 up in the zone. She takes 2 balls and a strike.
We were talking the other day about the safety things that have been added to this game that are just fantastic. The wide base at first, all players wearing headgear in the contest, whether you're on defense or offense, just really helping prevent injury in the contest. Pitcher definitely has to have one on out there.
Yeah. Because that thing can come right back in on you if you're not careful.
Well, she lost her.
So ball for a walk. First walk of the game for Kaler.
Batting number 21, Winton.
Riley Winton, a 229 hitter, Michael. Been at bat 70 times. Has made contact and base hit 16 of those. And
hard hit ball here.
number 17 right there.
Right into center field. Hack there to field it, but now, just as we saw in the first inning, Tom, Catholic, this time, instead of going with the first two batters, they get 2 outs. Now they have 2 runners on. But the dangerous part is you bring your best hitter to the plate in Abby Hammond.
Yeah, it smoked a line shot cleanly into right center field her first time up. 1 for 1.
First pitch from Kaler. Hit hard. That'll drive in a run. Hack will come in to field. Throwing it in to Speakman will allow Hammond to advance over to second base. The RBI gives Catholic the lead here in the early going, a 1-0 advantage for the Knights. And more work to be done as they now have 2 runners in scoring position, with Winton at third and Hammond at second base. Lucy Nash will now come to bat with the chance to really get some fire going for the Lady Knights.
Credit Abby Hammond with the RBI single, her second hit of the game, and she advances to second on the throw.
Nash will pop up high. That one's heading toward foul territory. Central unable to get to it. A play, Tom, I couldn't really see it. I wasn't sure if it was able to be caught, but that's one that you really needed in that situation.
Yeah, the ball kept tailing away, and it was very close to the brick wall down there to mark the out of bounds, and had your right fielder, your first baseman, and your second baseman all going for it.
0-1 the count to Nash. Strike 2. Nash got aboard with a single in the first inning. Now down 0-2 in the count here. Got to have a big pitch if you're Jasmine Kaler. Popped up high and playable in the infield. Neely, a nice catch as she hauls it in right there at second base. Again, Central kind of playing with fire. 2 runners on base. 1 comes to score, but the Lady Knights, for the second straight inning, strand a pair. However, after 2, it's a 1-0, or after the top half of the second inning, it's a 1-0 Lex Cat lead. As we go to commercial break, let's say a special thank you to our Game of the Week sponsor, A&W All-American Foods.
At A&W, it's always a good time for a float. Date night, you'll love a float. Celebrating, you'll love a float. Craving creamy vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer in a frosty mug? You'll definitely love a float. Only at A&W. At A&W, we know that size matters. So we made our new triple cheeseburger one tall order with a half pound of juicy 100% U.S. beef and 3 slices of melted American cheese. It'll fill you up and then some. Only at A&W.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
Gilbo batting here in the bottom half of the second inning. It's Gilbo, Speakman, and Metcalf, the 4, 5, and 6. Heart of the order for Madison Central after they trail now 1-0. Gilbo taking one up high, a ball and a strike. Tom, if you're Central, no need to press here. You're only down a run. We've seen them score plenty of times this year. But the pressure will mount as this game goes along. You want to start to get some hits, even if you don't score runs, to give this team some confidence that they can put the ball in play against the young sophomore Abby Hammond, who's got a now 1-2 count to Gilboa.
Hammond's like a orchestra conductor out there right now. She just basically guiding the team and putting it right where she wants it.
We'll chop her over to second. Throw over in time. Made that one look routine. One down in the bottom of the second inning. It brings up Carly Speakman, who I saw over the weekend. Carly works for Aramark. Hard-working young lady. Was working at the catering event for the Madison County Sports Hall of Fame. Got a home run last week in the first round of the district tournament. She completed not the cycle, but sort of the cycle. Now, with her home run last week, all 9 hitters in the lineup for Madison Central have went yard this year. Speakman will take that one in there for a strike to fall behind 0-1.
Yeah, their batting averages look really, really good. You go down 10 spots and everybody's 300 or better. You can't beat that.
Carly will take that one. Does she check swing? They'll check down. No, there we go. 1 ball, 1 strike. So she did not go completely around with it.
Good discipline. Keeping from a cheap strike there.
Speakman this time out in front of the pitch from Hammond right into the glove of the third baseman. That's Emmert who makes it out number 2.
Now batting the shortstop, 22, Olivia Metcalf.
Metcalf coming in, Michael, with a 375 average, and Metcalf can hit the long ball. She's got 4 of them this year thus far and 29 RBIs.
Metcalf again led the team in home runs last year for Madison Central. Central baseball with a 2-0 lead over Scott County after a Gunnar Rodas 2-run double. This one's hard hit over to second base, deep in the hole, but not deep enough. Abby Hammond, 6 up, 6 down. Madison Central's put the ball in play, but they have yet to get a hit. Still hitless through 2. We go to the third. Madison Central down 1-0 here on WBON TV.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here at Madison Central High School where the Lady Indians find themselves trailing at 1-0 as we go to the third inning. And Lex Cath looking for more. Already, Tom, they've gotten the 1 run across. They've had 4 runners stranded through the first 2 innings. See what happens here in the third. First pitch, a grounder over to third. It got past Gentry and will roll all the way into right field to Osborne. That's an error in E5 and one you cannot make in a game like this. Leadoff woman aboard, and that usually spells trouble, Tom.
Yeah, that was a croquet shot right through the wicket. Just didn't get her glove all the way down on the ground. That ball found its way right through in the left field. Nice job hustling in to pick it up was Osborne.
Now it's Olivia Ryan, the designated player for Lexington Catholic. Central once again will have to buckle down, get out of a jam. This might help. A pop-up that looks playable. Gilboa over at first will make the play, and now there's 1 down.
So a foul out. Big play that time and a big help to Madison Central.
What could have been a two-pitch, two-out scenario had Gentry been able to field the first one. Now is 2 pitches, 1 on, 1 out for Lydia Kennedy. This one ripped into right field. Osborne will come in to get a hold of it. Kennedy, who's a really good athlete, good basketball player for Lexington Catholic, who, of course, found themselves in the region championship game this year in basketball. Tell me that big upset over Franklin County, who for the longest time had been dominating the 11th region. 1 out, 2 on, and the batter is Kinley Willoughby for the Knights, batting here in the 11th region tournament. First round action. Here's Kaler. First pitch, a grounder. This one off the bag. It'll be tough for Osborne to get it in quickly enough to prevent the run. Again, got down past Gentry at third base. And there are 2 on and 2 runs across now in the game for Lexington Catholic. Just a bang-bang play there at third, Tom, and Gentry unable to get to it in time. It hits the bag, and that really kind of slowed it down, allowing the runner to go in to score. Now it's Lauren Kelly, the center fielder for Lex Cath. Kaler with the pitch. Below the knees, ball 1.
6 hits now for Catholic through 3 innings.
They're getting to her. Kaler had done a good job of buckling down, but now that error to start this inning off might help Catholic put together a big inning. Another pitch that's high, 2-0 out of the zone. 1 down here in the bottom, make it the top of the 3rd inning. 1 more run across for Lex Cath. They lead it 2-0 here, and Randy Hall has seen enough to this point to realize, okay, we may need to regroup here. Let's call time, settle down, and let's see if we can get out of this jam.
Thing I like about him, Michael, is he's not out there screaming and pitching a fit. He's teaching, he's instructing, he's telling them, here, folks, you all are capable of winning this softball game. You all are capable of making plays out here, so let's do that. Let's concentrate, 100% concentration, and let's get out of this inning right now.
Yeah, Coach Hall never really seems rattled. For a guy that's been around the game a long time, only his 2nd year here at Madison Central. Not sure if he had a ton of coaching experience before coming here, but he's done a great job with this program in a short amount of time. 2-0 is the count to Kelly. Grounder right back to Kaler. She'll throw over to first in time. Kind of for a moment thought she might try to turn 2. Takes the safe out at first base. And now you can focus on getting out Kayla Mattingly to potentially get out of this inning. 2 down, still 2 on, but now both runners have moved into scoring position.
Mattingly walked and scored a run her first time up.
Kaler with the first pitch. Chopper over to Gentry at third. This time able to field it cleanly and throw over in time. But Lex Cath, just as they did in the 2nd inning, they get 1 run across. They strand 2 more. 6 stranded for the Lady Knights thus far through 3 innings. That's good news for Madison Central. Yet you're still down 2. We'll see what happens here in the bottom half. Will the bats get going? So far, Hammond has yet to allow a base hit. 6 up, 6 down. The Indians will send to the plate. It'll be Linton, Gentry, and Hensley when we come back on WBON TV.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Andrea Linton will lead off for Madison Central, the 7, 8, and 9 part of the order. As Hammond delivers, Linton takes the first pitch strike.
Oh, double Ott, Michael. Ott. She's leading the team in home runs with 7. Metcalf and Hack with 4 apiece following her.
Grounder over to second base and out number 1. Yeah, 7 home runs for Linton. Tom leads the team, but to this point, Central has yet to even hit one. I don't think they've hit one out of the infield yet.
No.
Has Hammond struck anybody out, or has it all been ground balls?
It's been one line out to third base, and the rest have been ground balls. First inning, ground to third, ground to third, ground to first. Second inning, ground to second, and a line out to third, and then a ground to second here in the third inning.
So Hammond really firing on all cylinders. He's yet to strike anybody out. Gentry trying to avoid being the first of those victims as she falls behind 0-2 on a swing and miss.
Cassidy, a .321 hitter on the year. She's been hit by a pitch twice and has walked 8 times.
Strike 3. Ball got past the catcher. Throw down is in time. Man, Gentry was hustling, but a great job by Nash behind the plate to get it in time and get it down there.
So on the put-out, score that 2-3 for the out, but the strikeout still counts for Hammond. That's her first of the game.
So it's left up to Shelby Hensley at the moment to be the only batter through the first 9 to get a base hit. 8 up, 8 down thus far for Hammond, and Hensley will swing through, foul one off for strike 1.
.27 singles on the year, 3 doubles, couple of triples, couple of home runs for Hensley.
Hensley this time down the line at third, but it's going to get out of play, foul ball. That one rolls all the way to the fence. Good shot there from Jacob Beck and his companion upstairs.
Hit that well, Michael. It was in fair territory, but then when it hit, it curved foul and past third base on the foul line side.
Our boy Beck's got a visitor up top, Tom.
I see that.
The 0-2. Hensley to second base, and the throw is in time.
Man,
another one. First time through the order, Abby Hammond has yet to be solved. 9 up, 9 down, and a ball has yet to leave the infield against the super sophomore from Lexington Catholic. Indians have some work to do. We'll start it here in the top of the 4th when we come back on WBON TV.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill. Your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Back to the action here at Madison Central High School. To the top of the fourth we go. Lexington Catholic, who's already on top 2-0, will look for more here in the top of the fourth as they send, I think this is Winton, Tom?
Yes.
Coming to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, Winton had one of the 6 base hits in the game thus far for Catholic back in the second inning, batting in the 9th spot, 1 for 1 tonight.
One ball, one strike.
You know, the catcher's mitts for fast pitch softball, you don't get the same type of style mitt that you get in baseball.
Yeah.
And you see a lot more balls that will bounce off the mitt, go back out into fair territory, or get by and go all the way to the screen.
This one's hit hard into left center, and the number 9 hitter in the lineup for Catholic will get aboard with a single in the left center field, 1 on and nobody out as we go back to the top of the order for Hammond, who's 2 for 2 today, Tom.
Yeah, so Winton batting double leadoff is 2 for 2 as well, so she's down there and going to give Hammond just another target out there to try to knock in and put her team up by more than 2.
Looks like a courtesy runner coming in for Catholic. That's number 16.
Katie Prisenzano. I think I got it right that time. Prisинzano.
Prisenzano sounds right.
Yeah. I almost thought, man, she might be related to that wonderful Italian restaurant in Lexington up there. It's Paisanos.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's so good. I haven't been
There's
up there.
there's a couple of good ones in Lex.
Oh,
though.
yeah. I've been introduced to, I would say probably a half dozen really good restaurants up there. Haven't been downtown yet to any of those, though. The good ones downtown.
1 ball, 1 strike is the count to Hammond. If you're Kaler, who you really got to buckle down and try to get out of the jam.
Yeah, you'd like to see a ball hit right near second base here, where either the shortstop Metcalf or Neely, the second baseman, could just pick it up, step on the bag, and throw to first for the double play. But again, you got to have a ball that's hit pretty close to the bag when you got speed on the bases as well as coming from home plate.
Swing and a miss. Big pitch there from Kaler. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Hammond knew. She put her hand up chin high, said that's where it was. Jasmine Kaler with the Space Mountain pitch there. That was head high. That was way upstairs.
Hammond, another hard hit into right field, and Osborne will field it into Metcalf at shortstop. 2 aboard once again for Lexington Catholic. Tom, this is the 4th straight inning. In every inning thus far in this game, they've had at least 2 runners reach base.
Yeah, and for Hammond, man, she just stroking that ball. She's got 3 solid base hits and 3 different parts of the outfield. So she's definitely the feature for Lexington Catholic right now.
Ball rolled up into Speakman. Taken for ball 1, so 1-0 the count with Lucy Nash now at the plate for Lexington Catholic. A chance to really do some damage here if you're Nash. Nobody out and 2 on here in the 4th. The 1-0 popped up and out of play back behind home plate.
Hey, I wanted to thank you for the chicken quesadillas the other day.
Oh, yeah, from Taco Bell?
Yeah, I ordered a couple of those over the weekend, and man, you got me hooked on them.
A little spicy, but they were good, weren't they?
Oh, they're good. Very good. I was amazed.
they're no Nuevo, but in a pinch, you got to have something fast.
Yeah.
Pitch up in the zone, 2 balls and a strike. Now you got me wanting to crave some Nuevo.
That's what I'm thinking, that or Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
after the game.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Nash battling here with Kaler. Wow, everybody for Central thought the bunt was going to get down. It didn't. Instead, 3 balls, 1 strike. You got to buckle down here if you're Kaler.
That was the student body charge play right there. Everybody came toward the plate.
You don't want to load the bases here. She does.
Oh, that hurts.
Ball 4 to Nash. Everybody moves up a bag, and the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning.
Now let's see what we got. Number 64 on your program, number 1 in the coach's heart.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Big swing there from Emmert as she misses.
I think she's related to the coach, Michael.
Yes, I believe you are right. Yeah, I think she's been a good player for them for a while. So 0-1 the count. Up in the zone.
She's reached on an error back in the 3rd and scored a run and struck out in the 1st. So 0 for 2 and a run scored.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Emmert way out in front of a breaking ball from Kaler. Tom, she took something off of that one as she got Emmert to speed up her bat. And the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Big inning here for Lexington Catholic to try to put some distance between them and Madison Central in the 11th region. First round action. Softball tournament here at Madison Central High School. Man, that one was close. A little bit high.
Yeah.
These same 2 teams played to a 5-1 win last year in the same round, same field, basically the same 2 lineups met in the first round, and Lakes Cath got the victory on this field. Central wanting revenge, but not off to a good start. That'll help as Emmert swings through for strike 3 and the first out of the inning. 4th strikeout for Kaler. As Olivia Ryan, the designated player who bats cleanup for Catholic, comes in to bat.
Michael Ryan grounded out in the 1st inning to second base, and then she hit a pop foul that the first baseman came down, Gilbalt, and was able to make a play on.
First pitch up high, ball 1. Yeah, if you're Central here, I mean, you really don't want to let this game get away from you. If you allow a run, okay, you're down 3-0, still a long way to go in this game. But you got to buckle down. You don't want to allow 2 or 3 runs to come across here. That might be too much to overcome. That pitch fouled off, a ball and a strike. But the way Hammond is pitching, Tom, 2 runs might be enough for Catholic to get this victory. So you got to keep it as close as you can if you're Madison Central to give yourselves a chance. One and 1 to Ryan. Here's the pitch. Way out in front, man. That breaking ball from Kaler has been working with these last 2 batters. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kaler takes a deep breath as she looks over to the dugout to get the pitch call.
What'd she have, 12 strikeouts in that district championship game?
This one fouled off, another breaking ball. Kaylee Covey, who was a great pitcher at Estill County, went on to play some college softball. She's on the Central coaching staff. I believe she's the one been working with Jasmine on her pitches and giving her the signal here. Yep, Covey is the one giving her the call. And it's a big pitch here, 1 and 2. Whoa. Man, that one didn't miss by much. Even us up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man, thought that was strike 3, Tom. Would have been huge for Kaler and the Indians. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a 2-run lead. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off again. Wow, Madison Southern softball down 13-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. So
not good.
Looking like the Eagles softball team might have their season come to an end.
What is it, a 15-run rule?
Yeah,
and
15-3, 10-5. So
okay.
We'll have to close the gap soon. This one grounded up the hole. Throw over to first in time. 1 run does come across, but you get a nice out. So Heyman comes over to third. Nash over to second base.
So a fielder's choice RBI.
So, you want to get up there? Go in this door, and there's a ladder for you. So 2 outs in the inning, a 1-0 count now as up at the plate for Lexcath is Lydia Kennedy.
Lydia with a single last time up. Struck out looking back in the first.
A 1-0 popped up. Going to be tough. It's playable. 1 run scores. 2 runs come in. It's a 5-0 Lexington Catholic lead. And now with what Hammond has been able to do thus far, 1 time through the order and no hits for Madison Central. If you're Coach Hall, you got to try to find an answer. Get out of this inning first, and you got to get those bats going very, very soon if you're Madison Central. Strike 1. If she had to go around there, she did.
Willoughby struck out 16 times on the year. That's 3rd on the team.
0-1. Negative ball and a strike. A 5-run Lexcath lead, 3 across here in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Central trying to close this inning out and get the bats back to the plate. Fouled off. We'll keep this inning alive for the moment. The big inning comes in the top of the 4th. 3 runs across for Lexington Catholic. Still a long way to go if you're Madison Central, but Abby Hammond is doing Abby Hammond things. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Kaler, but also 5 runs for Lexington Catholic. Step aside for a quick commercial break. See if the Lady Indians can get the bats going when we come back in the bottom of the 4th on WBON TV.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
We come back in the bottom of the fourth. Madison Central through the first 3 innings. 9 batters have come to the plate. 8 of them, have grounded out. 1 has lined out. No hits through 3 for Abby Hammond. Now it's Kirsten Osborne. Second time through. Can the Bats find something to get themselves going here, Tom?
Have to. It's a 7-inning game. This is the 4th, folks. You got to do it now. Now's the time. Even if it's just 1, you got to start chipping away at those 5 runs.
Osborne will foul this one off.
Slap shot caught a pole in the dugout. Kept it from hitting anybody in there. Back out onto the field. Found that curious that there was no netting or screening put up in front of the dugouts with them that close to the plate. But
that might be something they work in next year.
Yeah.
Osborne tried the run slap hit, gets ahead with the ball. 2-1 the count to the Madison Central senior right fielder.
Well, the screen they have in front down low covers most everybody up to about their shoulders, so.
That pitch taken, 3-1. 2-2, Samantha Burford giving us an update from the baseball game. A 3-0 lead for Madison Central over Scott County. That game airing on the WBON TV Facebook page only. Dawson Rule with the call on that one. Top of the 4th inning. 2-2 pitch to Osborne. Man, Kirsten takes and a great eye to take that one as the count goes full.
I wouldn't have been taking that.
Central looking for their first base runner of the game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hammond will get the sign and the payoff pitch. Chopped down to third. Going to be a long throw over and safe. Osborne beats the throw, and will that be enough to break the seal on Abby Hammond? Check out the play on the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction replay. Great hustle, and that momentary kind of hitch in the throw from Emmert is what allowed Osborne to advance over to first base, reach safely. What do you think, Tom? Base hit?
Yeah, I tell you what, she had the hustle so quickly that she threw it offline a little bit as well.
Hack will take a first pitch. Ball 1. We said we needed a big game from Cassidy. Didn't really have a huge game at the plate in the district championship win over Madison Southern, but did play great in the field. Need her to come through here and get on base. She will. Ground over to short, throw over to first, not going to be in time. They get the lead runner. I thought that one was going to get through, Tom. Because of the pole, I couldn't see the shortstop standing right there. But it does put one out on the board on the fielder's choice. Grounded out by Cassidy Hack.
Miss Kaler's up. Help herself immensely right here.
Jasmine takes ball 1.
Yeah, Hammond brushed her back there a little bit.
1 ball, no strikes. A 13-0 lead for Lafayette over Madison Southern. Final. Lafayette defeats the Eagles softball team 13-0 there. So one of our team's seasons have come to an end with the Madison Southern softball team. Kaler with a 1-1 count here as Hammond rears back and delivers. Hard hit ball in the left center field, and wow, up to make.
Wow.
I said left center. That was direct center field. A hard hit ball and a jumping grab by the center fielder Kelly to make that play.
Yeah, Kelly tall anyway, and She didn't let it bother her. She just went back, kept her eye on the ball, put the glove up, and right in it went. Nice job of lining that up out there.
Brings up Brooklyn Gilbo, the first baseman. First pitch to her at the knees. Taken for ball one. Every batter this inning has started off the at-bat with a ball, but there's still 2 outs and only 1 on as Hammond has buckled down. The pitch, Gilbo will take a strike there. Tom, you had Osborne beat out a throw. Hack had a hard hit ball over to short. Then Kaler a hard hit ball into deep center field. So they're starting to put the ball in play, but not enough at the moment as you trail 5-0. Gilbo with one coming in on her fouls it off, and the count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, kind of sawed her off, hit her almost down on the hands on the bat there, on the very skinny part of the aluminum bat.
Cassidy Gentry was over there warming up in the dugout for Madison Central. The bullpen. Here's the 1-2. Up in the zone, make it 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gilbolt with an opportunity here, Michael. Base hit, get that runner around to third base, maybe get the second on the throw and set yourself up.
Chopper up the middle. They'll step on the bag in time to end the inning. Great defense from Catholic. Indians get a runner on, but they'll strand her over at first as the bottom of the 4th concludes. Finally a base hit, but still no runs for Madison Central. They trail 5-0 as we go to the 5th here in Richmond on WBON TV.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Well, welcome back to the action at Madison Central High School with Tom Gross. I'm Michael Watkins. Tom, right now, Madison Central facing a big hole. 5-0 is the score. You got to get out of this inning unscathed. You don't want to allow this inning or this lead for Catholic to increase and make it even more difficult to come back here with only at the moment 3 at-bats left for the Indians.
Yeah, it's do or die is a good way to say it right now. You've got to get it done. You got to concentrate. You've got to play defense. You've got to get outs here.
A first pitch strike. Make that a second pitch strike. 1 ball and a strike is the count. Batting for Lexington Catholic is Lauren Kelly, the center fielder. Made a nice jumping stab catch in center field during the last half inning. Pitch up high here, 2-1.
That was chin music from Kaler on that one.
2 balls and a strike to Kelly.
Had that been Michael Watkins up there batting it, he would have felt it on his chin whiskers there.
I need to shave. You're not wrong.
That looks good, man.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
What's that guy?
It's something for the baby to grab when I pick her up.
There you go. You know they will, too.
Oh, yeah.
Old Dad gets a hold of them, man. They'll grab your nose, your lips, whatever you got hanging out there, they'll grab it.
Full count to Lauren Kelly leading off here Grounder right back. Oh, wow. It was a line drive right to Kaler. Heads up to immediately just put her glove back down and make that catch. Check out the replay here. Immediately as Kaler delivers the pitch, and boom, right back to her. Great shot there from Jacob Beck up top on the camera for out number 1.
Kaler stabs the liner.
Brings up Kayla Mattingly for Lex Cath. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1.
Kaler put a little extra heat on that pitch.
Higginbotham giving us updates. Top of the 7th inning, Sayre 8, Madison Southern scoreless in baseball action. And strike 2 in there to Mattingly. 0-2 the count.
It's a manic Monday for our local teams here on this first round of baseball and softball regional play.
Well, Central Baseball, the only team with a lead, the only team to score at the moment as Mattingly goes up after 1 and strikes out swinging. 6th strikeout of the game now for Kaler. And there's 2 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Who? Drew Hess. Samantha said Gunnar Rodas, he drove in the first 2 runs of the game. Hess drove in the 3rd run for Madison Central. Maybe, maybe not. He got the goal on 2nd. Okay. 0-1 the count. We got a swing and a miss for Winton, the number 9 batter, who's 2 for 2 today, Tom.
Yeah. Double leadoff paying off here for Lex Cath, and a run scored as well for Winton.
No balls, 2 strikes. Kaler gets her to ground out back to her. Throw over to first in time. Just what the doctor ordered. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 5th. Now we got to get the bats to wake up. Madison Central trailing it here as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, 5-0 on WBON TV.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance South Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Madison Central in a do-or-die scenario here. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning with a 5-0 lead for Lexington Catholic. It's Carly Speakman to lead things off for Central, followed up by Metcalf and Linton, the 5-6-7 part of the lineup for Coach Randy Hall, looking to try to stave off elimination here and keep their season alive. They've got a short time to do it as Speakman grounds over to short. Bang, bang play over at first, and the throw is in time.
You know what? There have been so many of those this game.
Batting the shortstop, number 22, Olivia Metcalf.
Olivia Metcalf now comes to the plate for Central. Corner infield playing in at the moment for the Knights as Hammond delivers one up high in the zone, 1-0 the count.
This is the exact time when I think I'd call that run up in the box and try to slap a hit. Yeah, because when they're playing you that close, you know, it gives you more of an opportunity to get the ball by.
Hard hit ball in the right field, but man, right there to make the play is the right fielder. Tom, the old saying in baseball and softball is hit it where they ain't. Right now, tonight, that has not been the case for Madison Central. They have been hitting it where Lex Cath has been waiting on it.
Somebody did a good scouting report this year on Madison Central and tendency of the players where they hit it. They have been moving around.
Yeah.
I've watched them. Coach from the dugout is moving them into different positions in the outfield and the infield.
Andrea Linton now comes to the plate for Central with really you got to try to find something late here. A soft grounder back to Hammond won't do it. 3 up, 3 down. Only 1 hit thus far for Central. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. We go to the 6th here in Richmond, live on WBON TV.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Road Tribe.
Want to make dinner a true winner? This is temptation times 12. Get the ultimate family meal at Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken with our 12-piece family meal at a great price.
Try the new Cajun Combo for just $5.99 or feed a family with 3 new Inflation Busters meal deals.
Back here in the A&W All-American Foods Game of the Week, 11th Region first round action here on WBON TV. And not a good start for Madison Central, not a good middle of the game either. They trail 5-0 as we go to the 6th and due up for Lex Cath. Top of the order, Abby Hammond. Hammond today, I think, 2 for 2, right, Tom?
Let me turn my sheet over here, and I'll let you know here. Abby, she's 3 for 3.
3 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, she's got an RBI, a run scored, 3 base hits.
First pitch here, fouled off.
That'll help that 500 batting average coming in. Wow.
Yeah, Hammond doesn't get out often at the plate, and she gets out often when she's pitching.
506 batting average heading into today's game following their loss, that 2-0 loss in the district. Uh-oh.
Hard hit ball here. Hack backing up, filling for the fence, makes the play. Good catch by Cassidy Hack in deep center field.
Got under that one a little bit. She's been hitting that ball strong all evening long.
5-0, 1 down here in the 6th inning.
Lucy Nash walked in the 4th, popped in the 2nd, and had a base hit back in the 1st inning. So officially 1 for 2.
This one's popped up and playable for Neely at second base. So quickly 2 down here in the 6th inning as Kaler starts to get into a rhythm out there on the rubber.
Nash pops out to the second baseman for the 2nd time in the game. Emmert 0 for 3 coming in. She struck out in the 1st, again in the 4th, and reached base on an error in the 3rd, and came around, scored one of the 5 runs for Lex Cath.
1-0 count here to Emmert. Takes a pitch up there, up high for ball 1.
See people running in the outfield down there. on the baseball diamond.
Could be good for Madison Central. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count now to the Lexington third baseman.
Or it could be the pitchers just keeping their legs warm. Man, it's like, for me, personal opinion, perfect temperature right now for a softball or baseball game.
3 balls, 1 strike to Emmert. This ball grounded through the middle. Wow, Hensley almost got her out at first base. Hensley showing off the arm.
First hit of the game for Emmert.
Batting 14, Ryan.
Ryan, a fielder's choice, Michael, in the 4th with a run scored and an RBI, and then grounded out to second and fouled out to first base.
First pitch, a called strike. Central trying to keep this deficit at 5. Emmert over at first with 2 down here in the 6th inning. Here's the 0-1. Popped up and playable. Gilboa will call everybody off and make the grab to end the inning. Catholic strands another runner, but Central still a couple of opportunities. They got to get the bats going. Said the same thing last inning. They couldn't do it then. Can they do it here in the bottom of the 6th? We'll find out here live in Richmond. Down by 5 is Madison Central as they come to the plate on WBON TV.
So if I buy this today, I get free service for life?
Something like that. Congratulations.
Thanks. What is this?
Oh, it's standard. It's in the contract.
So I get all this for free?
Yeah, something like that.
I trust you too.
You can keep the pen.
Is everything okay?
I'm just looking for the string.
The books are 100% free. No strings attached.
All the books an undergraduate will need, all free.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
We hop into the bottom of the 6th inning. Cassidy Gentry will lead off for Madison Central. The 8-9-1 due up here for the Indians. That one coming in on Gentry. She'll foul it off for strike 1. Tom, the bad news for Central, you're down 5-0 here. But the good news is, I mean, anybody in this lineup, we've seen it all year long, they've got the potential to put a big inning together. It's just the opportunities to do so are falling away pretty quickly here. Gentry will foul off another pitch to go behind 0-2, but they're starting to at least, Tom, you can see, put the bat on the ball.
I think a good phrase for that is right now it's willy-nilly time. You got to do it.
Or maybe it's the dirt band, nitty-gritty time, right? Cassidy Gentry puts this one in play. Backing up is the second baseman right there at the edge of the grass for the first out. That'll bring up Hensley. Had a huge hit that really sparked that rally and that win last week over Madison Southern. She hit the game-tying home run in the 7th inning when it looked like all hope might be lost for Madison Central. Hammond looks into the dugout to get the pitch call. Hensley will rip through and miss for strike 1.
I'd say probably the instructions now coming from the Lex Cath dugout are throw BBs right now. You got a 5-0 lead. They've got 5 outs left. Throw BBs. Throw your best pitch.
Hensley will foul it off again. So 0-2 to Shelby Hensley with Kirsten Osborne, leadoff batter for Central in the dugout. The only Madison Central Indian with a base hit tonight. Nothing in 2. Hammond. Hensley puts it in play. Going to be close, and she beats it out. Shelby thought about trying to take second, thinks better of it.
Second hit of the game. Little seeing eye pop-up that cleared the pitcher, fell in front of second base.
And just kind of died there, didn't it?
Yeah, by the time they got to it and flipped it over way late on the throw.
Yeah, it kind of just hit that spot and stayed there. Didn't roll anywhere, but Hensley aboard. Now it's Osborne. This might be a chance for Central to get something going, but you got to start to string some hits together here.
That hit reminded me of a Kelly Wallingford sand wedge. Had that much spin on it.
He's been playing a lot of golf. He sure ain't been at the office any, so. 1-0 the count here to Osborne. Kirsten, one of those slap hits over to the pitcher. She'll throw over to first. And in scoring position is Hensley now, but there are 2 down here in the 6th. Brings up Cassidy Hack.
Batting center fielder number 2, Cassidy Hack.
Now, she made good contact last time up, but just hit it at a player, hit into a fielder's choice, and ended up getting rubbed out at second base, 6-4 on a forced play.
Check swing here from Hack. It'll get foul. 0-1 count. Hack, the junior, center fielder, all-star type player for Madison Central. She's been so good her career. You don't want to see her junior season come to an end. Cassidy trying to help get some runs on the board here. Down 0-1 in the count.
Base hit will get the job done here. Just get it out of the infield, and you got enough speed out there at second base. Hensley will motor it around and score the first Central run here in this ball game.
1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball as Hack falls behind 1-2.
I'm gonna give the third base coach an error on that play. Should have had that, regardless of a glove. It just was rolling slow. Maybe that's it tricked him.
Wow, Hack will strike out looking. A big pitch from Hammond to end the inning. 2 outs. Go to 3 on the strikeout, and the inning is over. To the 7th inning we go. Madison Central will have to pitch first, then have their final 3 outs of the season if they can't plate 5. We'll see what happens here. Lady Indians in big trouble in the first round of the 11th region tournament on WBON TV.
Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital.
You rang?
If you want to buy or sell a home in Madison County, call the Adams family. Come check out both their locations in Richmond and Berea. Realty World, Adams & Associates. The right agent makes all the difference in the world. Hello?
5-0 score as we go to the 7th inning here in Richmond. Lady Indians down by 5. Catholic looking for a couple of insurance runs to try to close out a victory in the first round of the 11th region tournament. Grounder over to Metcalf. Throw over in time and one down. So we already know Lafayette has advanced. Great Crossing Bryan Station also underway tonight. Scott County Western Hills, the other game in the 11th region tournament. Here on the softball side last year, again, Catholic won the whole thing. After losing in the district finals, Tom, they got the win here as this one's grounded over to Gentry, thrown over in time for the out. But Catholic got the win here, then beat Scott County in the second round, and then defeated Lafayette in the championship, the team that had beaten them in the district final.
Right.
Could be a case of deja vu all over again.
Got any softball score on Lexington Christian?
I've not seen anything.
Now they defeated Lexington Catholic 2-0 in the district final.
Lafayette.
Oh, Lafayette. I'm
yep.
sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
First pitch in there, or make it to strike two, excuse me, to the batter.
Maybe that was at Lexington.
That, yes, I believe you're right. Yep.
That's where I messed it up.
Yeah, LCA was the host. This one's popped up into right field. Hensley coming in. Whoa, man, they make the catch as her and Neely avoid a collision. 3 up, 3 down on the top of the 7th. Madison Central has got to score 5. It's got to happen this inning. You'll have your 3, 4, and 5 batters coming to the plate when we come back. Can the Indians do it? A rally? We'll find out on the other side on WBON TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back to the action here. We do have some other softball scores for you. Great Crossing softball 3-1 win over Bryan Station. Lafayette also advanced, so it's a Great Crossing Lafayette semifinal matchup. As this one hit hard by Kaler into the fence.
Little ricochet rabbit right there. Bing, bing, bing. Had everybody down that right field line shucking and jiving a little bit.
The 0-1 to Kaler. Grounded over to third. Emmert got her. Quickly one down. Leadoff batter out for Madison Central. Now it's Gilboa. Indians down to their final 2 at-bats here. Strike one at the knees.
She's seeing the finish line, and she is bringing it. Abby Hammond, remember that name.
The 0-1 to Gilboa. Make it 1-1. Man, that one looked good from here.
Wonder if anybody from UK's keeping an eye on her.
I'm sure. Right there in their backyard, they pretty much have
man.
to, this young lady.
Yeah, hitting .550 on the year.
This one's fouled off. Gilboa has one come in on her, and it runs the count to a ball and 2 strikes. I mean, and you look, she's really performed best in the biggest moments. I mean, last year in that region tournament run as a freshman, doing this as a sophomore. Here's the 1-2. Gilboa will foul it off again, gets out of play.
What'd that do? Hit that fence, bounce back in, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful field, excellent shape.
Yeah.
Great job by the coach and the staff and everybody that helped out to get this place ready for tonight's game.
1-2. Ball 2. Wow, good eye there from Gilboa as that one runs up in on her. Count now evens up.
Need base runners.
The dugout doing their part, trying to rally the troops. The 2-2. Gilboa stays alive. She fouls it up.
You can tell by the way she walks. She's a softball player.
Yeah.
No time to talk.
Yeah, Brooklyn's got some strut, some strut to that softball strut.
Staying alive.
The 2-2. Fouls it off again. Man, she is battling here, not going down without a fight. And the last few, Tom, have looked as if they've kind of come in on her a bit, kind of that inner part of the bat.
Yeah, that last one she hit right off the handle.
Still even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hammond. Ball 3. Central needs a couple of base runners here.
Coach has got to be going, come on now. Our time, right here, our time.
Coach Hall looks down and gives his batter the sign. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming to Gilboa. Soft grounder, back to Hammond, 2 out. Central down to their final out. Must somehow, against this pitcher, plate 5, with only 1 out to work with, Tom. Tough task ahead. Speakman takes one low, ball 1. Carly's got some power. Batting here in the 5 hole. That one a called strike, and Hammond makes it a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hammond looking for a 1-hit shutout. And out here, and she'll get it. And her team will once again find themselves in the semifinals. 2-1. Madison Central, 44th District champs. Could their fate be sealed for the 2nd straight year by Lexington Catholic? Not yet. 2-2 the count. Speakman fouls that one off. And Hammond just in complete control, Tom. She's been that way from the jump. Central down to their final strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hammond, the wind-up and the delivery. Speakman, a ground ball over to second. Going to be close. Safe. Life for Madison Central.
They were coming down the emergency room hallway with the crash cart.
Yeah. Hey, and give Carly credit. She hustled and beat that throw, and now Parks will come in the courtesy run for Carly Speakman. Now it's Olivia Metcalf. Central could use one of those Metcalf long balls now. Hammond checks the sign and the pitch. Hard hit ball over to third. Emmett to first, and that's your ball game. For the second straight year, Lexington Catholic comes to Richmond in the first round of the 11th region tournament, and they'll go back to Lexington with a date in the semifinals tomorrow night. Tom, a tough loss for Madison Central, but when you face a pitcher like Abby Hammond, things have to go really perfectly for you to have a big game. It wasn't the case tonight, only one hit for the Indians.
Yeah, it's a shame, too, because they've been a very nice hitting ball club
Well,
this year.
I said one hit. You had the two hits. So you had
yeah.
the first hit was Osborne. The second hit, Shelby Hensley with that little blooper in between the pitcher and second base. But first of all, an all-around great season for the Indians. Not the way you wanted it to end, but Grandy Hall and his team back-to-back district championships. Played really well throughout the season, but just run into a buzzsaw on Abby Hammond, the Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, and like you've been preaching the entire game, that's someone that you really need to keep an eye on, because I see nothing but good things ahead for her in the next 2 years, her junior and senior year in high school, and then on to secondary education, where I'd just jump on that scholarship with the softball team.
Yeah, yep. Young lady is going to be very good. Madison Central's got some good young players as well. They'll only graduate 2 seniors this year, so the majority of their team comes back to look to make another run next season. Congratulations to Coach Hall. Congratulations to Madison Central on a terrific season. Congratulations to Lexington Catholic as they'll advance to the semifinals tomorrow night. For Tom Gross, I'm Michael Watkins, Jacob Beck, our cameraman, and Copeland Peterson, our producer tonight. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, baseball still going on across the way. Madison Central and Scott County in a tight one over there as well. We'll sign it off here. For Michael Watkins, Tom, Copeland, and Beck, we'll see you next time for WBON TV.